Bearwood here with part 3 of this carpeting job, which I'm having a fairly reasonable time mentally, but the job ain't turning out all that great. But one of the things that's good is the builders left this Yamaha boom box that I can plug my iPhone into, and I've been listening to a Kentucky bluegrass station on Radio Live 365, but the station itself is just bluegrass.com. Bluegrass radio, I think it's just bluegrass radio, and it's just playing some killer good music. Some of the tools I've been using today, I used those pruning shears to cut the grip strip, the hammer obviously for nailing it down, the Stanley staple gun with, I'm using 6mm staples, tape measure. I'm going to be using the impact glue to glue these strips down that I'm going to have to. Here's the bad part, see? I got this big gap. The carpet don't reach. It's got to cut out there, over to there. So I got to fill this part with something. Well, I've got the carpet, but it's not long enough for one thing. The carpet doesn't go all the way across the room, so there's going to be another joint over there. But I was hoping not to screw up my threshold here very much with this. Obviously, I wanted it all the way across there. It was a choice. I could have this threshold complete here, or I could have the doorway over here being short and having a joint here. So I chose this doorway to not have a joint. Then I made my first mistake right here in the frickin', look at that. I cut that out. I had that piece there. I cut that right out. Now I gotta glue another piece down there. That's irritating me. I don't know. It's one of the first cuts I made. And then right in there. So I'm gradually whittling it down now. So we had some over down here, so I've cut some off. I can't tell you how to lay carpet, but I'm just doing it a little bit at a time. Cut some off, check it, cut some more off, check it. See, I'm doing this here. Bend this over. I'm just bending it over and then cutting some of it off. I know at least a ½ inch on that, so I can cut that off there, but it goes in and out. So I'm just taking my time. It's not a full-time job as a carpet man. And it's for the family, so same thing over there, just cut that down. Now what I got in here, just show you this other thing, and then that's onto these builders got some nice tools. Got the name brands. They're not English, that's a surprise. So this is how I cut the extra. This is the piece I got to use. So I just put some stuff in the middle, raised it up off the floor, and then just cut it that way. As long as you're off the floor and you're not damaging the floor that's in here, away you go. And there's the straps that we used earlier to tote it out. It worked good again with two people. Worked even better. So I'll get that in there in a minute. What else? Oh, just quickly I want to touch on vaping. I've been trying to quit smoking cigarettes so much, and I've tried a couple of things. First, I thought I got some of these blues from the petrol station. That's like 10 or 11 quid for this two ciggies and a couple of cartridges of tobacco. And these things are very unreliable in my estimation. They work when you get them to work, but some of them they just die, and it's just been not very good. Now I've got this Eno vapor thing from Boxer Vapors. That was 35 quid to buy this package of stuff you get. I got one blueberry with nicotine and a regular nicotine, and I got an extra cylinder here that you put the stuff in. He says these wear out fairly quickly, but you press the button, hit it, no problems. It's worked every time, no problems at all. Whereas this one, you're always filling with these little cartridges things on here. You don't know if it's the cartridge that's gone bad or if it's the power supply. So it was a nightmare in a way, but it worked for a little while. So if you're going to go into these vaping things, this Eno, I can recommend this unit. I like the idea of the cigarette size, but that's a big power supply there compared to that little power supply. So you got, night and day as far as that goes. So this is it for now. So we're back to it, and we're using the old floodlight. Oh, it's getting dark already, 5:30 in England, and it's dark today. All right, so then there's the kicker. I had to rent this to try and tighten the carpet up, but with it not being anyway, we're going to use that, get it tight going across the room anyway, and see how far we can go with it. So that's it. Get the bluegrass music back on and get back to work on Sunday here, and they're moving in tomorrow.